Hello, Sophie de Souza here, Sophie Stained Glass. Thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time, you are most welcome, and if you're returning, I thank you for your support. In today's video, I take this, so sad, and produce this. Ah, that's better. So quite a few processes involved in this piece. Sandblasting, cutting a resist, fire polishing, painting, enamelling, shading. So I will be splitting it into two because I think it will end up too long. But I'm very pleased with the results. It looks old, which is what we wanted, which you get from sort of doing a few dots around the place. It's not a bad match for the first one. I know that it's going into a window where it is the only little lion, so it's not like it has to match the other lions, which is always much more forgiving. But yeah, I hope you learn lots and enjoy. So here's my yellow enamel, and I'm mixing it with glycol because I might be able to do the firing all in one go if I mix with glycol, because glycol won't disturb water-based paint. So there we have that, and now I'm going to do thinner, I think. Okay. Not too worried about how neat this is. get rid of this. Quite like the nose as well. So I'm pretty happy with my lion. I think he's rather nice. And now we're going to make him yellow. So let's move this. So there's our test piece. So we're happy enough with that colour. This is the yellow. And it is mixed with glycol. And as you can see, it's still wet. If this had been water, it wouldn't be. Now, now, if you've seen me painting much before, you will know. Ooh, I've got brushes there. You will know that I like to use these blusher brushes as an alternative to a badger, simply because they're very, very cheap, and although they may not be quite as good as a badger brush, they're not bad. They're not bad. And if you're using lots of different colours, it means you don't have to keep washing them in between because you've got lots of brushes. So I'm not actually getting a very nice even surface with that. I think I'm going to mix up some more yellow, but with water. So I don't know if you can see, it's pooling. So I'm just going to get rid of it and do it again. No harm done. I think it's because the surface is sandblasted, and so although it's had a polish fire at about 700 degrees, it is basically still uneven and slightly frosted, for want of a better word. It's got a bit of an etched surface, which means it's probably just not quite reacting the way it normally does. Isn't that pretty? Right, let's get a fresh brush. This doesn't seem to need as much grinding as some paints do. So there's another one of my makeup brushes. So there's my yellow, there's their yellow, and there's my test. So we can see this bit where it was more flooded. That's what we should be going for. So I'm just going to give that a go So the idea with flooding isn't that you splodge it all around, although, you know, nothing wrong with a bit of splodging if you can clean it up, but you let it drip off the brush and you push it around with the brush. Now then, I'm just going to make sure this stuff is not drying because the glass is warm, because we do want it to push about. So this is the flooding technique. Right. I'm going to take this now and I'm going to sit it on the edge of the kiln, which I know is warm, so it can dry. So here we are, all done. That's all right, quite happy with that. Or do I want to put a bit more black there? I missed the line. Do you know what? I might just do a bit more black on it. Right, I'm happy with that now, although I might just fiddle a bit here. Yeah, I think that's stronger. All right, I'm gonna pop him back in. So it's come out of the kiln and For some reason this has gone really dotty. Bit annoying, but I can, I think, do something about that. What I'm going to do, and it's going to entail another firing, is I'm going to do some shading that will just make those dotty bits sort of be less prominent, basically. So there we go. Pretty happy with that. So there we go, all done. I hope you enjoy seeing me use yellow enamel as opposed to silver stain. I did a series just a couple of weeks ago where I used silver stain to get the yellow colour. Yeah, it's not that different, but it allows you to paint on the inside of the glass, not the outside of the glass. And actually I find it a little bit more controllable than the silver stain. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe.